Okay, man, keep your hands where we can see him. Do you have any weapons on you?
These officers have just come into contact with 23-year-old Cordante Walker in the middle of this dark parking lot.
I woke up out my sleep. I didn't do nothing, Bob.
They have no idea yet, but the man they have just ran into was in the middle of attacking, murdering, and hiding the remains of his girlfriend nearby. A discovery that will lead to the most horrifying homicide investigation this quiet neighborhood has ever seen.
There she is. We got her. No pulse. CPR started. I'm gonna go grab my 80.
I had him at gunpoint telling him commands. I did not listen at all.
I know how it looks, bro. I didn't do nothing. Like, I might just be single for the rest of my life.
In Kent East Hill, Washington, on August 27, 2020, witnesses were alerted to shouting about 3:40 a.m. As they are tasked with piecing together what exactly happened, they'll have to be quick, as the suspect is yet to be apprehended and identified. After approaching a witness, they were quick to notice that the perpetrator left one hell of a mess behind.
And he kept yelling, empty your purse, calm down or I'm gonna put you down. And yeah, I was completely disoriented. He was waking up, I thought it before his house over here. I thought they were getting robbed. So what happened after he told him? I didn't hear much after that. I heard somebody say, I thought, somebody said something about that's not valuable, and he kept yelling at her to calm down. He's saying, "Seven." Where were you at when you? I was in my bedroom. Where's behind this house? There's an apartment complex, the Wilson. Okay. So I had I was sleeping with the back door open. Lived on the third floor. So yeah, and then I heard the gunshots. I heard approximately 6. It was a lot. But like in quick succession, like 6 in a row. Well, it was like 3 and a pause and a 3.
Earlier, someone was heard screaming for his belongings back before emptying a woman's purse. The fact that there were things found on the road, in bushes, and on people's lawns indicate that he must have done so in a violent and erratic manner. Right now, law enforcement don't have a clear idea of the perpetrator, and they have no clue where he has gone. Officers speak to a neighbor who held the suspect at gunpoint. He saw much of the terrifying ordeal and has vital information to share that could lead them to their suspect.
I'm sitting in the garage, I'm sitting there chilling, my friend on in the garage. I have a cigarette and I'm just chilling, and then I hear like someone yelling. She's screaming at the top of the line, help, and all this stuff.
Okay.
And I'm like, what's going on? It's because, it's like, what, I don't know, type 3 up. And it's a regular day for me. I go to sleep at like 6, 7 a.m.
Sure.
And I wake up at 3, 4 p.m.
Okay.
But,
so you hear the screaming.
I hear the screaming and I'm like, okay, right away, something's going down. Right. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to grab my 9 shield.
Sure.
And I'm just going to come out. I'm just going to see what's up, just listen. And I'm standing right, like, on the side of the driveway. I'm standing there. And then, they get in an argument and he's like, I want all my shit back and all this stuff. He grabs her purse, he like dumps it all out.
That's what all that shit is up
That's
around.
all that stuff, yeah. And so he's just, and then she's just like, whatever. She's like, I hate you. I don't want you in my life or something. And then she went on the sidewalk.
Okay.
And he was either parked on the sidewalk or right there. Yeah, he was parked somewhere here.
Okay.
She tried to leave.
And so she gets on the sidewalk. He jumps in the car.
He jumps in the car.
Okay.
She's on the sidewalk and he just freaking turns the steering wheel, just runs over her through the lawn.
Okay.
And that's when I was over there on my driveway, my driver's next house.
Okay.
And I'm on the driveway and then I see her laying there, right? Like just like dead. And then he hops out of his car and he's like, wake up. She's like trying to pick her up and drag her.
Okay.
And that's when I call 911 right away and I pull on the gun. I said, do not move, get on the ground. He's like, I don't care, nigga, I don't care. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then he's like, kept trying to pick her up and I'm like, don't touch her. Everything's recorded. You guys have it all. And then that's
you're on the phone at this point with
I was on the whole time, right when I pulled on the gun. I'm so happy you did not have that shit. You would have shot me because I had him on gun. I would have shot him right away, but
Okay.
I don't want anyone to die. I don't want nobody to die.
Sure.
And I'm
So
just
did
like,
you
leave
see?
her.
Did you see that gun? Do you think that fell out of her purse or what? You don't know. It was just sitting.
Yeah, that was already there when I just walked back.
So what did you see in terms of you saw her walk into the sidewalk? Did you
Can we
see?
go from my viewpoint?
Yeah, if that works for you, that's fine.
Oh, let's see that 20 years.
The neighbor, Alex, saw the suspect climb into his 2001 Pontiac Grand Prix and charge at the victim. Even then, that didn't stop him from running her over again. It was clear that this was no tragic mistake. Alex then shows the officer where the crime took place and gives a description of what the perpetrator looks like. But they can't sit around forever, as they have to identify the culprit before he has a chance to escape.
Just find him. What's up? We're working on it. So he turns the wheel and runs over.
Okay.
And then that's when I walk out.
How far did he get?
He stops here.
With the car?
Yeah.
So the car went all the way through.
Yeah, and he stops right here.
Okay.
And that's when I come out, and I'm just like, I pull on the gun, call 911. I said,
Sure. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you.
She was like, literally like grass by that tree.
Behind the tree.
No, by that tree.
This one by the truck. Okay.
Yeah, laying dead, like right there.
How did he get that car around? He like hit the box and then drove around here.
He drove around there somehow. Yeah, he hit her and then he just slowed down and go do it.
Okay. Did he drive around the sidewalk or did he drive? He didn't drive through the tree, right?
He drove through there. He drove through there.
He drove. Okay, so he went between the Acura and the truck.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Sounds good. Okay.
And he's just dragging her, and I'm like, don't touch the body. I think you killed her. Don't touch the body. That's when I shot his tire out right here.
Okay.
This is my case thing. I shot his tires. I was like, I'm not gonna shoot him. Then he decides to go in the driver's seat. And he decides to go. He goes in the driver's seat. He's going to try to drive. That's when I was like, I wasn't going to shoot. But then I was like, when he's trying to drive, he's going to run me over. So I jumped back and I shot. And then he tried to go, boom, and back tire.
So you shot his front left and his rear
Front passenger.
front passenger,
That's right. And then
rear
rear passenger.
passenger.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
And shot his rear. Then he just smashed down there. The tire was blown out and he smashed around here and he took a turn and then the other one's calling you guys. Cool.
Also, I did the person that just thought and drag her in the car.
Dude, he dragged
This person?
her. Yeah, I was yelling at him at gunpoint. He did not care.
Okay, so what did the male look like?
Black male.
Approximate age?
I think 25, 32. Curly hair,
What color hair?
dready black.
Dreads?
Kind of like dreads, yeah. He's
Short.
bigger build.
The hair was it short, long, medium?
Don't go so fast.
I got you. It's all good, man.
Close to shoulders.
Shoulder length? Okay.
I don't know what I was supposed to do, to be honest.
You're good. You did exactly. I mean, you did more than most would.
Or try to stop her. So I was telling him.
How tall do you think he was?
I think he was around 6.
6 foot. And then you said he was a bigger guy? 250, 300.
Like 3 of me, probably like 2 of you.
Okay.
A little taller.
Alex isn't just a witness to the crime. The fact that he actively tried to prevent the suspect from leaving by shooting out half of his tires makes him the hero in all of this. If he didn't intervene, the mystery man might have eluded the police completely. Following this, a manhunt is launched. Luckily, they are able to track down someone who looks exactly like who Alex was describing. They'll have to be really careful around him, however, as he was last seen with a firearm in his possession. Stepping out of the vehicle, it's clear that he's utterly petrified.
I literally woke up in my seat.
Hey, sit down.
Bro, listen.
We are listening.
Listen. I have not spoke anybody to anybody. I literally was drunk, bro, and spoke up in the middle of the city so you can take me to my female's mom's house. She right now, she gonna tell you the same story, bro. I have not done shit. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know why everybody's beefing, bro. I literally only woke up to strictly beefing. We could go to my female's mom's house right now. She can tell you the same story.
Okay, were you part of all this that just happened up here?
Bro, I haven't done nothing.
Okay,
bro.
I just need to know, man, because we're looking for someone that's potentially hurt.
I understand, and I have not done nothing. Literally. You guys, on my daughter's next heartbeat, bro. I woke up to bullshit. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, man, keep your hands where we can see if you have any weapons on you.
No, I don't have no weapons, bro. You can take me to my baby's mom right now. I didn't do shit illegal. I didn't do nothing illegal, bro. You can take me to my baby's mom right now.
He walked from back here, so there might be a car back there.
Yeah. Bro, I did not do shit, bro.
Hey, don't worry, I can see you, okay? What's it going to the handcuffs for fast?
This is crazy. Bro, I didn't even do nothing, bro. You guys, I'm not going to resist arrest. You guys
Just relax, relax.
I'm telling you guys what to
I know.
bro. I'm not going to give you a hard time, bro. I'm not going to fight you. That's it. Bro, I ain't did a hard time.
I know,
That's
with
it,
him.
bro.
I know.
Oh my God, bro, this is crazy. Bro, I literally,
Hey, hear me out.
bro, I'm not
This-
getting
hey,
out. I'm
hey,
getting out.
You're not under arrest. You're
I
being
know.
detained.
I understand, bro.
Okay,
What I'm saying,
Stop
bro,
walking
what I'm
away.
saying
Hey,
is-
shh, listen. Stop
bro,
walking
I
around.
ain't
I'm trying to
did
lock.
nothing, bro. I really
Hey.
woke up out my sleep, bro.
I'm trying to lock your handcuffs.
Oh my
Okay.
God,
Hold
bro.
it for a second, man. I'm trying to lock. We got our mail detained.
Oh my
I'm trying to
God.
lock it so that these don't
Bro, I didn't
line
even
up on you.
do nothing.
All right, hey man, let's stand up and then
Oh my God, bro.
Hey.
I didn't even do nothing, bro. I didn't do nothing, bro. I promise you, bro. I didn't do nothing, bro. I literally woke up out my sleep, bro.
Do you mind telling me your first name?
The suspect is identified as 23-year-old Cordante Walker. His panicky demeanor and frantic speech pattern is not making him look any less suspicious or pathetic to these officers. But they're not letting their guard down around him, as he was described as uncontrollable and erratic before. Speaking of which, if you want to see more bad people getting busted, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel. That's literally all we do here. Cordante is given a chance to explain himself. However, just as that happens, the officers are informed of a disturbing discovery.
They found her. She's unresponsive. CPR stimulants.
Bro, I ain't even did nothing,
Somewhere.
bro. I ain't even
No.
did nothing. Bro, I promise you, I'll put this on my
Gundy in.
daughter, my nigga.
While these officers deal with Cordante's incessant whining, additional units are sent in to search the parking lot of a chiropractor nearby, just a few streets next to where Cordante was found. Approaching the scene, they have no idea that they're about to make a terrifying discovery.
Can't please. Show us your hand. Can't please. Can't please. Can't please.
Start fire.
Is that a red shoe? Yep. Check the truck, guys. Check the trunk.
There's an email pass out somewhere between here and that. Oh, it's that.
There she is. We got her. Shit. Oh.
Stop.
What we got?
Oh, cool. Another.
No pulse. CPR started. I'm gonna go grab my 80. Been working on her for about 4 or 5 minutes now.
Is there one subject with a gun or something that's going on?
No. So we got the one subject detained. A lot going on, but this is our victim. We've been working on her for 4 or 5 minutes now.
The suspect's vehicle had broken down, which made capturing and detaining him a breeze. But right now, these officers' priority was to check on the victim, who has received numerous injuries. The woman was identified as Cordante's girlfriend, 23-year-old Lourdes Kimolin. Law enforcement deduced that some of her injuries were inflicted upon her before she was run over. However, Cordante's own version of events turns out to be drastically different.
I woke up in the car. She leaves me at her brother and mom's house. She comes back up, comes and get me. She's yelling at me in the car like, yeah, my brother and left and you want to help him out. You don't even know what's going on and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, let me out the car. She's like, I'll hit you. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, bro, let me out the car. So she let me out the car, bro. And when she let me out the car, I'm trying to get out of here. But she's telling me on the head, I'm going to shoot you. My mama, my female, I'm like, come on, babe, wake up, because she's not waking up. I'm like, bro, come on, we got to get out of here. Because it's simply, I'm going to keep it on her. I'm scared of police, bro. And I know, me being how I look, I got tattoos on my face, I'm big, I'm black, I look like a hoodlum, bro. So that's how people is going to appreciate me and how people are going to accept me. So I'm telling her, bro, let's go. She's perfectly fine. I get over the picture, and she's just not moving. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Like,
We'll spare you his rambling and condense the rest of his explanation down into a few sentences. Cordante alleged that a family argument kicked off during Lourdes's birthday. But there were still many gaps in the story here. What could have possibly happened between Lourdes leaving her party, resulting in her gruesome demise? Following his detainment, Cordante is taken to the police station, ready for his interview. However, Cordante strongly believes that a well-rehearsed story is going to be his ticket to freedom. Let's see how well that goes for him.
Okay, so tell us what happened out there.
Listen, sir, this is the 110% truth.
Okay.
August 26th, which was yesterday, was my girlfriend's birthday, 23rd birthday.
Okay.
All day, I really was just catering to her, took her to the mall, bought her birthday outfit, and I took her to Nova Host, Bellevue, the Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh, yeah, I think I've been there.
Yeah, I took her there. So at that point, we hadn't really drank like that because I don't do drink and drive. My dad's alcoholic, you know? And he kind of my family with the alcohol, so I don't really like alcohol like that. So I was drinking a little bit.
Where is this at? At the
Bellevue.
At the steakhouse? Okay.
So we had a good time. I had videos in my phone, wherever my phone is. Had a good time. You know, she dressed up, whatever. We leave. We end up, while we're about to leave, her mom calls her. She's like, you know, you guys want to come to the house? You know, it's your birthday. I want to see you. So they go see her at her mom's house. We go over to her mom's house. We're taking shots. Everybody's having a good time. Literally, it's no weird, nothing.
Okay.
So we go there. I leave because I had to go to my brother's house. He lives right down the street. I had to go to my brother's house to drop him off a shirt because he needed a white T-shirt. And I got one in my trunk, so I dropped him off. Then I came back. And my girlfriend was like, I want to go back to my mom's house. You know, they're trying to give me a bottle for my birthday. They're trying to drink with me. It's her mom, her stepdad, her brother, her nieces, her nephews, you know? And she's like, are you sure you want to go back there? I wish I would have said no. But I was like, you know, it's your birthday, baby. What do I look like telling you can't keep it with your family?
Why'd she ask that?
Yeah, she just asked because she was like, you know, are you sure you want to go to my family's house? Are you sure that's something you want to do? You know? Because I had took her out, so I guess she was like trying to show me respect too, make sure that it was something that we both enjoyed. But I was like, no, that's fine. You know, you go to your family's house, whatever. I'm not going to ever get in the way. You spend time with your family. I'm very family-oriented myself. So that happens. My dad's alcoholic. My whole family with alcohol shit. So I don't really mess with alcohol like that. So you could consider me a lightweight, you know? So we're drinking. I don't know where I passed out at. I don't know where I'm asleep at, but I know it was in that household.
In her mom's house.
So I wake up, and when I wake up, it's like everybody's arguing. I don't know how long I was asleep for. I don't know nothing, but I was asleep. I woke up. Her brother's like, no, this is good, blah, 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 beefing with her mom. You know, he had got into a fight with her mom's boyfriend, all the shit, they fought, all the shit. I'm asleep all the time. I'm waking up. I'm trying to tell him, like, bro, calm down. We had a good time, you know? I'm still kind of drunk. I woke up and I'm trying to tell him, like, we had a good time, bro. There's no need to carry that on into today. You know, we're good. So he's like, yeah, you're right. And my girlfriend pulls up. She's like, come on, get in the car. She's trying to pull off. And I'm like, I'm trying to talk to your brother. I'm trying to make sure he's good. I'm trying to make, because at the same time, his brother had all his daughters and his son, you know? So I'm like, you know, are you good, bro? You need something, you know? I'm trying to tell him, like, don't stress over that shit. Females ain't gonna really understand where we're coming from. At this point, I didn't even know what they were arguing from. I'm just really trying to throw shit out there, you feel me, to try to help him out and calm him down.
According to Cordante, the incident all stemmed from his girlfriend's family having a bit too much to drink. Lourdes was annoyed by everyone arguing and wanted to get the hell out of there. But what allegedly followed between the pair was a nasty verbal scuffle.
Okay. Was there anyone else in the car? Just you two.
Okay.
And so you guys are arguing as you left?
Yeah, we wasn't even really arguing while you left because I didn't really say too much. You know,
but eventually it started getting heated.
Yeah, and then I'm asking her questions, trying to have a conversation. Like, you know, I'm really like, before I got arrested, when I even got arrested, brought here, I probably was awake for an hour being here. I literally was not awake at all. I did not know what was going on. I didn't know what they were arguing about. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? All I knew was that after we went to dinner, she wanted to go to her mom's house. That's where we went. We drinking shots or whatever. That's why I went to sleep in the first place. So in that area, that is where the conversation started to get heated. Because I couldn't even really remember the conversation before that, you know? So the conversation started getting heated. You know, I'm like, what did you leave me for? What are you beefing for? You know, and she's just really going ham. Like, she's like, oh, nigga, you left. You didn't listen to me. I was telling you, come on. You're worried about my brother. You're not even worried about your own girlfriend. I'm like, it's not even like that, bro. You want me to be your boyfriend. You want to get married and all this other shit. You have to realize, nigga, if I'm you, I have to your family too. The same respect I have for you. If you're down and out and crying, I need to have that same respect for your family. Just like I would expect her to have for mine. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not being outlandish. I'm not being nothing. And right now, I'm going to tell you the complete truth, everything that happened. So she gets mad off of what I said. And I'm like, you know, whatever. And I called her, you know, I'm like, whatever.
So she gets mad because
yeah, you know, but she was already mad. So me saying this made it worse, you know? I was like, whatever, but you're tripping, you know? But I didn't say like, tripping, I was just like, tripping, you know? And from then, she pulls over, stops on the side of the road, get out, starts walking.
Where did she pull over at?
She pulls over, okay, so the right, you're talking about right here. You pass that light. And then it's like another light that you come across and you can take the right or the left. And it's like apartments on the right. And it's like a brown building. She stops, she gets out the car, she just starts walking. She gets her blanket, wraps herself in her blanket, like, you know, I'm walking. I'm like, what are you doing? You know? She has my car. I thought she had my car keys. So I'm like, bro, give me my keys. If you're going to walk away, give me my keys. The house is right here. So I'm going to just park and go to sleep anyway. I'm hella tired. That's what it is. So I'm like, bro, I'm yelling at her, like, not even aggressive, but I'm like yelling so she can hear me, like, where are my keys? Where are my keys? Give me my keys so I can start the car. You take my keys. She's not turning around. She's not saying shit. So I look around the car, I see that there's a key on the floor. So I'm like, okay, she left the key, that's why she wouldn't turn around. But she had like threw the key, I guess, you know? So I grab the key, start the car. I pull up next to her. I'm like, bro, what is the problem? Because it's hella late at night.
And what road were you on then?
It's the same road.
Oh, so you hadn't turned yet?
No, I hadn't turned. I hadn't did nothing.
Okay.
Like, sir, I promise you, I probably went like about 10 feet far with the car.
What side of the road was she walking on?
Right side.
This side? Okay.
So far, Cordante has basically described a levels quarrel. Things got out of hand, Lourdes got mad at him, the pair argued, and she stormed out of the car angrily. Now, remember how Alex the Good Samaritan told police officers that he held Cordante at gunpoint after witnessing him over his girlfriend? Apparently, that isn't what happened at all.
So I get in the car, I'm trying to start off. She hops in front of the car. The car hits her, right? A random person, I don't know where they came from, I really don't know even when they came in the picture. They come around, they're like, oh, you killed her, you probably killed her, don't run. But mind you, the person that's saying that, or whatever, witness, whatever, they have a gun, and they let off multiple shots. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, I didn't want to leave her. When she hopped in front of the car, I felt bad. I didn't want to leave her. I love her. That's my girlfriend. So I get out the car. I'm trying to pick her up to take her in the car so I can take her to the hospital. You know? The dude's like, don't touch her. Don't touch her. I didn't look at him one time. All I was worried about is her. So I couldn't even tell you what the dude looked like. But all I'm saying is that I know he had a gun out because he was like, I'll shoot you. And I'm really not saying nothing to him. Like, the only thing I said to him is, bro, I didn't try to hit her. She's trying to stop me. She hopped in front of the car, you know? He goes, don't grab her. Don't pull off. I'm calling the police. I'm trying to grab her just to get to the hospital, you know? I'm grabbing her. While I'm grabbing her, he lets off a good 2 shots. Boom, boom, like a warning shot. I got shot in my shoulder in December. I have the scar right here. So that's like, you know, gunshots just don't sit well with me. You know what I'm saying? So he starts shooting. It made me more of in a rush. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to get her the fuck in the car. So I grab her, pick her up, put her in the car. At this point, it's like she's like a weight. Like, you know, dead weight. So I throw her in the car. We're pulling off. When we pull off, we're going straight because we have to turn around to turn back out of the neighborhood, you know? So I go straight, and then he lets off a good 5 shots.
And did you pick her up and put her in the car?
I picked her up by myself and put her in the car.
Where at in the car?
It was the front seat. I'm pretty sure. To the point to where I'm such in a rush, sir, I didn't even get to close the passenger side door because I'm trying not to get shot. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he feels like I'm threatening her, so I guess he do have the right in his head to kill me. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to hurry up and focus on me and my situation, you know? And when we get to that situation, he keeps on saying like, oh, you killed her, I'm calling the police. And I'm like, damn, the police gonna show up. I'm big, I'm black, I have tattoos on my face. Like, I just look like a woman. No, I fit the profile, you know what I'm saying? So I'm already scared off tops. Like, damn, you know, this is a situation for me.
Okay.
So we end up, after I picked her up and we drive off from the dude leaving, we don't even end up going across the street because literally my apartment was across the street from where the dude was. Instead of us going across the street, I take the left and I go back out to on the road that we was originally on.
Okay.
I went back towards Richmond. I took the left. So because my car, it was at the church. That's where the police caught me. I was at the church. I pulled over to the church. I'm really sitting her in the car. What the wrong with you? Wake up, wake up. What's wrong? What's wrong? Wake up, wake up, wake up. If she has it in her face, whatever, I'll own it to all that. Because when she was passed out, I thought I really thought I killed her, and that wasn't what I was trying to do. She hopped in front of the car trying to be on some just extra shit, Man, I like you at the moment, but I don't want you to die,
How many times did you her?
I one time.
One time.
But I probably like a good 10 times trying to wake her up. I can even honest with you. I was worried I didn't want her to die, nothing. So I was trying to wake her up. She never woke up. So I'm like, damn, that's where my mind was at.
Alex the Good Samaritan is being made to look like some sort of misinformed gun-waving lunatic. Meanwhile, Cordante is shifting the brunt of responsibility onto the victim by saying Lourdes hopped in front of his car. His treatment of Lourdes, just moments before her death, is downplayed significantly here, and how he describes what happened clearly shows how he is attempting to shift the blame onto the victim. And the terrible justifications for his despicable behavior does not stop there, as he has even more bewildering excuses to share.
I thought she was dead. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know nothing. So I just wanted to I dragged her in the car, tried to get her in the car, and I was going straight to Valley Medical.
Okay, but before that,
yeah,
where was it that she jumped in front of the car? Where that's
really in this yard. It's like weird because I don't know if she did it on purpose, whatever, but there's a tree right here. There's like a tree. Like when somebody has a nice yard, they got like the one tree just right there, and she had a tree like that. And it was like she was trying to hide behind the tree, but she kind of like over-guessed herself and went straight in front of the car to the point where I just ran over the car. I'm trying to get out of here. I'm in my car. You guys can get in my car right now. Tonight, I don't know what happened, but I was pulling up to her parents' house, and when I turned, it made like a clicking noise, and after that, it was hella hard to turn left or right, like I needed power steering. This is earlier in the day. This is like probably like an hour or two before all this shit took place. And I'm telling her, tomorrow I need to go to the shop, I need to make sure that my steering wheel is right. She's like, oh, probably just the fluid or whatever, so we was just, we was fine, we didn't stop driving the car or nothing, but yeah, it was hella hard to turn. Like, we could go get in my car right now, and it's no bullshit, it's hella hard to turn. You're going to really have to struggle.
So I'm trying to figure out, so when you pulled over and you got out, and she was already out, so you came over here to talk to her.
Yeah.
And when you got back into the car to take off,
she was around the same area.
Where was she at?
She was around the same area. Like, we can say the trees right here. You know what I'm saying? So I walked back in to get in the car, and it was too much work to turn left. It was like I was gonna go off the curb. I wouldn't want to do that. Okay. So I just went straight. Try to go like this around to the street that was right here, the neighborhood street. And she decided to step over on the other side of the street, so I hit her. That's when, before I even get to the street, I'm probably like right here. I get out, get her in the car, the dude fires the two warning shots.
Okay. So there's, how big is it? A pretty big tree?
I don't know. I just know it's a tree. It was dark outside. I was arguing, so I really can't give you.
So at the time you started taking off, was she over here? And
she was right there on the other side of the tree. She was right there on the other side of the tree.
On which side of the tree?
This side.
This side?
Yeah.
And then you started going around the other side of the tree?
Like this.
Okay.
And he was like, oh, you probably killed her, and I'm calling the police right now, and all that other shit. So that's why I pulled off. I wouldn't even have pulled off if you would have never shot no shots. So get her in the car, get into the shit. The police come, I have my hands up, I'm telling them, whatever. I'm telling them what's going on, all the shit. And then they really bring me here. And like, bro, I'm telling you, everything I done told you on my daughter is the truth. Like, I have no need to lie.
So when she was hit by the car, what, did you continue going?
No, I stopped.
You stopped? Okay.
I stopped. And I don't know exactly how I stopped or whatever, but I know I stopped.
What part of the car did she?
The front.
Which part? What, left front, right front?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. But I know she hit the front area of the car.
Mm-hmm.
I get out, getting her shit back in the car. I'm trying to get her back in the car, so I take her to the hospital. The dude's just talking about, oh, you probably killed her. I'm about to shoot.
When you picked her up, where was she at in relationship to the car?
The car was right here at this point.
Mm-hmm. Right by the tree.
She was really right here. Like on the right side, a little bit to the right side. That's how I know I did it really, you know?
Yeah.
I stopped, boom, got out, grabbed her, put her in the car. It wasn't I ran her over type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So she was just on the right front of the car, or kind of on the right side of the car?
Yeah, and I pulled her in, got her in the car, and it really turned into this. I got arrested, I went to jail, and this is...
There is no regret in his voice, no concern for his partner, and not a single tear has been shed for her. Yet he continues to depict himself as a caring boyfriend who tried to take her to the hospital, even when she hopped in front and the steering wheel seemingly decided not to work. The detectives need to know how fast he was going when he hit Lourdes. Get ready to roll your eyes in disbelief at his answer here.
The car, I wasn't going hell fast. It wasn't no dramatic shit. It wasn't nothing
How fast do you think you're going?
At the max, I'm going to say at the max. So when I got in the car, I just tried to press the gas and get out of there.
Like you motion with your hand, like
yeah, I got in here, got out of there. But when I press the gas, we're not going no faster than 10 miles per hour.
Were the tires spinning?
No.
So were you in grass or were you on?
We was in grass.
Okay.
So the tires probably did spin. I don't know, but I just know that I wasn't going no faster than 10.
Okay, but you motioned with your foot, like stomping on it.
Yeah, I was like, it wasn't stopping, but it was more like a pressing hard so I could get out of there real quick. So I could spin around and just get out of there and it'd be over.
Would you describe like a quick acceleration?
Yeah, the quick acceleration, yeah. And then she got hit, I got out the car, grabbed her, the dude was talking about he's gonna shoot me, all that shit. I never even looked in because I'm already paranoid, like, damn, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, And I just put him in the car and I went to the church, and that's when I got out. And when the police seen me, I didn't run.
At what point did you start, because you said you smelled a bunch of times.
Yeah.
At what time did you start? Was that like right when you got her in the car?
No, I got her in the car. We went to the church. I pulled up on the ledge, and I'm the whole time on the way to the church. I'm like, babe, what's wrong, babe? And she's not saying nothing to me. So then I get her to the car. I pull her out the car. And I'm just trying.
What do you mean you get her to the church?
I not get her to the car. I go to the car. I get her out the car. You know what I'm saying?
You get out.
Yeah, I get out and I go around and I go to the passenger side. Get her out the car and lay her on her back. And I'm like pressing on her chest, like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Wake up! Wake up! Like, you can't do this. I'm really begging her, like, wake up. I'm crying like hell hard, And she's just not waking up. So I'm like, I just. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Where at?
Wake up! Where am I?
Yeah.
We're in the parking lot, but it's not I'm trying to beat you up. I'm really just trying to out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
To get her up.
Yeah, I do it, and I realized, bro, it didn't do shit. Like, she's not moving. And then I hopped over the fence. The police is right there. I didn't give him no hard time. I just let him arrest me because. Running whatever, that's gonna make I wasn't bro, it's just so up, because it's like I was really asleep, and I wake up to everybody arguing. All I wanted to do was figure out why everybody's arguing, that's it.
Cordante is so deep in his own lies that he doesn't even realize how desperate and unbelievable he is sounding right now. Who would ever treat a person like that after a supposed accident with a slow-moving car? The detectives then ask for more details about his relationship. That's when he brings up an uncomfortable detail about his past.
How long have you guys been dating?
Like 2 years.
2 years? How'd you guys meet?
I met her originally at school when I was in high school, but I never talked to her.
Okay.
And then we just started talking.
How long have you guys been living together?
2 years, damn near the whole time.
So you mentioned something about it before. Was that with her?
No, that was with somebody else. It was in Auburn. That case was the girl. The whole story was she wanted me to bring her house keys because I was at her house, but it was like her sister's house. I wasn't supposed to be there. So she's like, can I come bring my keys? But I'm like, I'm doing shit. I can't just come to you right now. So then when I finally bring her the keys and I turn, she just hits her gas and like pulled up hella close to my car. And as soon as she pulled up to my car, she just started kicking my car and hitting it and all that shit. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So then I socked her windshield. And then she got out the car, she grabbed my chain, ripped my chain, threw it on the ground, pushing me all in my face. And then I pushed her off of me. And then, like, just the video of me being bigger than her, it looks horrible.
No, it's on video.
It looks horrible. So it's like, I just took the deal for what I did.
Let's see. Did you guys, like, during the night, last night, did you and Lori have any fights or anything, arguments?
Listen, when I say yesterday was the perfect day, bro.
It was perfect.
Bro, perfect. Like, we did not argue. It was her birthday. I got her birthday cake, flowers, balloons. As soon as she got home from work, she walked into the room, it's balloons, the birthday cake, all the candles lit, the orchids, the filthy flowers, the expensive flowers. I got her those with the vase. I got the 23 balloons. I got hella cheetah print balloons.
Was this all at your house?
Yeah, it was all hella nice. And like after that, I was like, get ready. I'm about to take you out. I had already made the reservation and all that. She got ready. We went. She was just like, I love you. Thank you. I know nobody ever did nothing for me like this. She was like, I had the first birthday and da. Like, we was not arguing at all. Yeah. Like, even when I was drunk at her mom's house before I fell asleep, we was not arguing. Nobody was arguing. Like, I don't even understand how this shit turned into.
You wake up to all them arguing?
Literally, I wake up to everybody beefing. Like, her brother's like, oh, my mama, that nigga got me up and blah, blah, blah,
Any
blah.
physical altercations there?
With her brother ended up fighting her stepdad. While I was asleep, that's what he told me. He said that was actually right.
Did she get in any physical altercation? All right. Does she have any medical problems?
Nothing I know of.
Okay. No. Nothing that you know of in your two.
No. No.
Okay.
And me, I take medication. I do all that. I take my medication every day.
Okay.
I have anxiety, and I take my medicine every day. So it's like I'll be on it. I'll be on top of it. That's why it's so easy for me to express myself and control myself in situations like this. But it's like literally this whole situation really came out the blue. Like I would have never expected it ever. Especially yesterday. Like yesterday was really a good day, bro. Sounds like it.
Cordante does not seem keen to bring up that he has a history of domestic violence. News outlets reported that in one unrelated incident, he was seen by numerous witnesses attacking another woman at a Starbucks parking lot. After one of the detectives briefly steps out of the interrogation room for a short while, he returns and then asks for clarity on a few details. Lourdes was seen in his car as he tried to escape, and when she was found, there were a number of questions the detectives had. Questions that Cordante better have a good explanation for.
It's just like some kind of the sticking point is how she ended up, getting hurt from kind of what sounds like from basically what you're describing, kind of a low speed impact.
It really was it was not a high speed impact. Like it was not, didn't have even enough space or time to get a high speed.
And I think you'd mentioned this, but let me ask again, the distance from that tree, because apparently that's probably where she stepped out from, and the front of your car was how far before you
started to leave? This far. The front of my car is my knee and trees right there.
So like literally you had 5 or 6 feet of room to accelerate.
It was not that far.
All right. And it was after that is when you heard the guy.
Yeah, it was when I got out the car. He was like, he was like, you killed her, you did blah, blah, blah. He was like, don't move, don't touch her, I'm gonna shoot. And that's when he started shooting. Right. And that even made me want to leave even more. And that's why, I didn't want to flee anything. Yeah. That's why I didn't go far away from the scene. Right. If we put the maps, I didn't run, I didn't try to evade.
No, yeah,
it was never that. I was trying to out of that situation, and when I pulled off, he shot like 5 times.
Yeah. And you didn't hear the shots hit the car or anything? Could you tell where he was shooting? It sounded close.
Honestly, I was really in tunnel vision, just trying to get out of there.
And so she was in the passenger seat, but the door wasn't shut because
it wasn't closed all the way. but the passenger door was kind of open, and she was in the passenger. She wasn't gonna fall out. You know?
Okay, so it wasn't the door couldn't swing like it was maybe just not shut.
It could have if I was going fast enough. But it's like I wasn't going fast enough, so the door never swung open.
And do you remember what kind of shoes she was wearing?
Mm-hmm.
So were her feet when they're out of the car? Were they?
No, all I know is that the last thing I remember her wearing is because she wore to dinner. She wore a dress and she wore the high heels.
Right.
So I don't know if that's what she was wearing still or anything. I really don't know. Okay. She could have, like, our house is really hella close. She could have went to the house, changed, and went back to her mom's house. I don't know. I really did not even like have time to analyze nothing she had on. But I couldn't tell you nothing she had on. I really literally woke up. Yeah. She hopped in the car. All I see is her face. Like, come on, babe, we need to hurry up and go. And I'm just like, well, you know, what's the problem? Before I even got her all the way in the car, the dude shot 2 shots. Yeah. You know, and that shit, like, it's a paranoia with me now because I already got shot myself.
Well, I don't think it's just you. That's normal, right? If someone's shooting, you don't want to be anywhere near where they're shooting at.
Yeah, at all. So I just tried to hurry up, get her in the car, make sure she was good, didn't want to cause no more bullshit, and I just left.
Cordante can blame all the alcohol in his system at the time for making him forget what happened, but he knows what he did. None of it was an accident. As mentioned earlier, Alex the neighbor told officers he saw Cordante empty Lourdes's purse on the ground before shouting at her. Unsurprisingly, Cordante tries to play dumb when this is brought up.
We got a lot of people out there at the scene kind of looking over things too. Yeah. And I've talked to some of the guys out there at the scene and they noticed some contents from her purse. Can you explain that? Can you tell me about that?
Mm-hmm. I mean, the only thing that could be contents on her purse, she had her purse in her hand and she dropped it or something. But I really was not focused on anything she had on. I can't even tell you if she turned her out or not. I was just simply trying to get her back in the car and I just wanted to go home.
Okay. Did you dump her purse out by any chance? I mean, no. You know,
I didn't dump her purse.
Because it's right out in the middle of the road.
In the middle of the road.
Yeah.
The only on this road? On the main road that we was on.
Yeah.
She could have got the car, dumped her purse. I never dumped her purse. And I feel like that is that makes more sense because I'm telling you, I found the one key by itself in the middle of the road.
In which road?
It was the long road. Yeah.
Okay, I think they found the contents of her purse right here.
Yeah, I never touched her purse. I never did any of that. Okay. I just found the key right here. I came around. I never touched her purse. I never grabbed anything.
Cordante downplays even more of his actions while denying otherwise proven information. He can try and avoid telling the truth all he wants, but he is totally unaware that the detectives know more than he thinks. Remember when we said that one of the detectives stepped out for a short while? He spent that time reviewing surveillance footage of the incident. By this point, he knows precisely what went down, and he's going to make Cordante understand that fact.
And then, you know about a lot of the ring cams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because we have video of the incidents.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Is it possible you could have sped from here and went to the yard and here?
No, there's no way. I was already in grass. That's what I'm saying. But I just know that I believe I was in grass and I know what I did. I told you.
So did you, when you picked her up and put her in the car here, did you have to drag her then?
No, she was right next to the car.
Do you remember any of her clothes coming off as you dragged her?
No, I can't even tell you what she had on. Literally, I cannot tell you what she had on. I can't tell you what shoes, what outfit. All I know is the last thing I know she had on before I fell asleep was the dress and the high heels.
Okay.
And no jacket. She didn't even have a jacket yet. She didn't have a shirt. It was just the dress and the high heels.
Okay. Because the video shows you in the road and then going back and dragging her into the car.
I wasn't in the road. What do you mean I dragged her in the car?
Like right here. Like after, when you came and then turned, hit her, and then...
But see, that's what I'm saying. I didn't turn and hit her. I got out the car.
But you stopped in the road right here and went back and drug her to the car
by the arm.
There is literally no way I could have sat here and drugged her. I don't want to see the video myself. There's no way I could have dragged her hella far in the road. It was how all that shit happened. It was too fast. Like the dude was right next to me in his yard when he shot the 2 shots. So how could I have been in the road?
There too.
Yeah, so how would I be in the road? That's what I'm saying. I'm in his yard. My feet are on grass. And this is what I remember.
Right.
You know, but you're saying that I have there's no way that I went past the house. I never went past the house.
Which house?
The house that she was at. That I hit her at. I never went past the house first. I was at the house when I pulled up. I was not in the road. If I was in the road, it was only a little bit. It had to be just a little bit. It was not the full car in the road. If I did stop in the road, that's when I was talking to her like, get in the car. But when I pulled in, I never just pulled in and hit her. Like I got out the car, I'm stepping in grass. I remember because when I got out the car, as soon as I got out the car, I was right there dragging her. I didn't drag her hella far. Only time I dragged her far was like equal, you can say far, is when I was at the church.
All right. And was it at the church? Did you drag her like on concrete, or is it all? I think you mentioned grass.
I believe it was all grass, but like I'm telling you, I don't want to make no excuses. I don't want to see her like I'm fighting for this shit. I don't want to I'm beating around the bush, protecting myself. Nothing. All I'm saying is, all I did and all I was focused on was making sure she's alive. I'm not paying attention really to what I'm dragging her on. I'm not paying attention to where I'm dragging her on, but what I believe is grass. Like. Only way that she could even touch concrete is probably when I first pulled her out the car, but she wouldn't be on concrete that long. That's what I'm saying. It would be right there. Because you have the picture of my car. It's in the grass when it's parked at the church.
Cordante Walker was charged with first-degree murder and possession of a firearm, the latter of which was due to a prior protection order. In March of 2024, he was sentenced to 17 years in prison. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to subscribe to our channel. 80% of everyone watching isn't, and your support would help us more than you realize. It's free, and it keeps this channel alive. You can also check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here, or one of my newest uploads right here.